Hello Pisces, and welcome to your tarot reading for March 2025. I hope that you are having a good year so far. We have made it, and we are in March. So let me deal out these cards, shuffle them, and figure out what energies we are working with in March 2025. Okay, take a deep breath. Not just a deep breath in, but a deep breath out. And we'll look at these cards together. So the first card that you have is the King of Pentacles. So I really feel that you are at the top of your game when it comes to something in your profession or career. Okay, so you have worked really hard, you have reached the top. This is not something that has come overnight. There might, if that's not resonating with you, it could be also some sort of skill that you have been trying to develop. And now you have come not to the end, but to the pinnacle of it. So time for celebration, but also time to set your sights to the next thing that is ahead for you. Now you have the Six of Pentacles crossing this reading. And what I feel is that some of you are getting too complacent because now you've reached that level where you have refined this certain skill, or you have reached some sort of high level or at least a good level in your workplace, that you are getting now complacent. Now know that there are lots of changes coming up. Those changes can be internal, but a lot of those changes are external. You know, we've got AI to deal with, and if your company is not hit by AI, there's just all sorts of things happening and changing around us. You can also see that astrologically. So be prepared by not just being complacent and relying on your old habits and your old skills. It's time to, even that you've worked hard and you've perfected these skills, it's really also time to think about, okay, what's the next? So the idea is, and the message is, not to stop evolving. So stop and smell the flowers, but then back on the saddle and think, what is the next step? Okay, so don't get left behind. The Wheel of Fortune is here, but it's in the past position in this deck that I'm spreading out. So it's saying to me again this idea of being complacent. So you've tasted success, you know how this works, and you still need to engage in life. Don't stop engaging with life. Don't go off to your Piscean idea, utopia of, okay, well now I can just be satisfied. Because you have to be on your toes, especially this coming next cycle, okay? The Knight of Cups is at the bottom of this reading. And you want to be led by your emotions, as funny as that sounds, but that's the message that I'm getting. You want to be led by your emotions. So if you have some sort of gut feeling, an instinct, an uneasiness, try to follow the message of your body and also the message of your emotions. Following your excitement, that's really good advice as well, but also following your gut feeling of whether you need to move this way or you need to move that way, because that will really help you navigate the way forward when it feels like you're sinking in the quicksand of being complacent. The next card that you have is the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords in this reading, I feel that there's something in your body that is trying to express something to you. And I feel that you are now starting to listen. So working with your body is a good thing to do this March. Maybe doing some practices. It could be slow practices like Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga, even moving meditation, even walking or hiking, or for some of you who are more inclined to doing sports, you can do that with concentration, with awareness, and with contemplation, because you're going to get a lot of inspiration from sports and from moving your body. So something about moving your body and using the body intelligence. Now, some of you who have been dealing with health issues, this is going to find some resolution, but it's not going to be overnight. So first of all, what happens is that you're going to get some sign of the way to go forward. So maybe that's some result of a test. Maybe it's a new theory or idea. Again, it gives you this gut feeling of like, yes, that's what's happening to me. And, because there are certain, if not all, but there are certain sicknesses. Please don't quote me on this. I'm not a doctor. There are certain illnesses that have many causes, and sometimes with these myriad causes, it's hard to treat because you don't know what caused your particular illness. And so now is the time when some of this comes to light, so then you will be able to deal with it and move forward. And I can see that you will have the courage, the motivation, and the great idea to move forward on this. And then you've got the Chariot that is at the top of this reading. So yes, so finally you will be moving forward with things, and there is energy that is coming your way wherever you have been stuck. Whether there is a decision where you need to decide whether to stay or go. You know which aspect of your life I'm talking about. You will be able to make the right decision for you this month. Things will become much clearer. So you kind of want to leave the energy of like you are able to go one way or the other, of being very malleable, of being too giving, and you need to start, when you are faced with this decision, you need to start to focus on yourself and think what is best for you to move forward, and know that when you make the decision for yourself and what is best for yourself, that is also going to be what is best for others, because you want to work as individuals in relationships, and you don't want to work as parasites for each other. In terms of health and career and profession, things are also going to charge ahead, move forward. It's not going to come just as a gift and you're just a passive bystander in March. Really, you're going to have to take the reins and take action. There's a lot of action involved. Chariot energy is also like Mars energy. So making decisions and acting on those decisions, that's what's coming up for you in March. Please do check out my astrology readings, and see you next month for another tarot reading. If you'd like to see what we're doing here at the chateau, at the castle, I have put links down below. And please help the channel by liking and subscribing, and do write a comment below so you can tell me. I'd love to know what is happening in your life. And see you again soon. Much love. Ciao, ciao.